Here we are. There we are. Live chat. There I am. My belly's just making all kinds of noises. I just ate though. I'm not hungry. So I made another journal this morning. Yes, I did. Y'all would think I would be tired of making journals, but here we go. This is an actual quilt block that was sewn that had not been quilted, and I used it. It has lace, and it has one signature. It's little. We're going to put some beads on the end of this. Hi, Chew. How are you? This is a pocket. You can slide the picture in or out, change it. I actually put a little old man in it. I don't know. These are copies of old cabinet cards that I have. Hi, Angela. How are you, sweetie? Old cabinet cards that I have that I made copies of them on actual photo paper, and I put a little man in it. We open it up. We've got a lady clipped here, so if you want to change it out. So we have these book pages that are they're from a book of sayings about love. All love is all love is sweet, given given or returned. It is a quote from Perry Bysshe Shelley. Okay. Anyway, and we'll just flip through this book. We have a little, and then love to the moon. Love you to the moon. Then we have a little page, and then these are pages out of a Jane Austen book. This one is love, whether newly born or aroused from death, like a slumber, must always create a sunshine, filling the heart so full of radiance, filling the heart so full of radiance that it overflows upon the outward world. And that is Nathaniel Hawthorne. So anyway, this is an envelope, and I left it open, and it's a pocket. And then that's just a part of a little tab. There is a little bitty, I mean, a dinky, dinky pocket right there. Let's see if I've got anything narrow enough to fit in it. Let's see if I can put a piece of this. This is just a piece of that photo paper. I mean, it's dinky, dinky, dinky. So, yep, that goes down in there. So, anyway. Hi, Nitra. Oh, no. I didn't know she was going live. So, anyway, paper, tiny paper, book page, and a little pocket tuck. And I have a sticker here that, y'all know I don't trust sticker paper. Why didn't I just put glue down on that? There we go. We glue it down. I just made a book edge. There we go. Another quote page. And this is our middle. Love understands all languages, and it's got sign language and then a whole bunch of the word love in different languages. And so, anyway, and then we've got this book page that we put a little tab on. We've got this book page that is, we've glued it together. And that's what that little bitty thing here was that we, actually that is a tuck, a pocket tuck. So, and then we've got that. That's paint where I painted the inside of that with a metallic red paint. And I just smeared the leftovers there. We've got that. We've got our painty paper. There's, and then this one was Love is Love, and I made it a pocket. I flipped it up. A perfect love. I don't know if I can see. Cannot fail, I think is what it says. And then this is a little tip in that is a thing that was from when I bought stuff from Juju's auction, and it was the lot 112, and I paid $1 for it. Anyway, and it's just a tip in, and then that's from this envelope was from the auditor of my state telling me that I'm getting a check for $121. That is part of the Great American. Hold on, let me tell her. Hey, honey, I'm doing a live flip through right quick. I'll call you right back, okay? Bye bye. Let's see, did I hang up? Did I hang up? Good. Okay. Anyway, so I want to, oh, here, I've got this. Want to see if I can find, so this folder here is copies of pictures that are actually, that I've made to put in ephemera packs and stuff like this. So these are all cabinet card photos. I have a whole bunch of cabinet cards, and I've actually done multiples, and these are just some older photos that I have that I've made copies on actual photo paper. And actually, I think that's really hilarious. We may do it because I need something that's going to come down low. These are the ladies. Those were the men. Now this is just on a real heavy. I had some real heavy pound weighted copy paper, and that's what that is on. I'm looking to see. Oh, we have that on there too. Most of it's all on photo paper though. Look at the beautiful little baby. We could do that one. I know who those children are. We could also do that. That is a photo that is cut off. It's the Wren house in 1953. Look at these. Aren't they yummy? Yummy-licious. There's that man that I thought would be funny to do. He's laying on his side. I think we're going to do it. He's laying on his side. We'll cut out the whole picture, and then we'll go from there on how we need to trim it. So, but yeah, these are just pictures that I've run through my copier. So anyway, aren't they yummy? So I still haven't made it to the Dollar General, Jared, to get the cat and dog some food. I think the dog still has food. You know what? I did not put him any food down though for today. And he's starving, Bubba. He just went outside though, so he shouldn't need to go out. Cat wants to go out though. I hear you, you big crybaby. You're a big crybaby. Shadow. Big crybaby. Although Puppy came in here and he was whining about wanting to go out. I think he TT'd on the fence. I didn't see him. He was too busy. He kept smelling something. He has puppy ADHD, you know. Well, I don't have nobody here. I'm talking to myself, obviously. Oh well, that's okay. Has puppy HDHDHDH. Y'all know what I mean. ADH. And yeah, let's see. We need this to go. We want it to go there so we can trim that tree off there. And I think we will be able to get it in there. Anyway, he was walking out to the backyard and saw a cicada that was buzzing around on the ground upside down, and it did get turned up going the right way. Anyway, he had to stop and sniff it, and so I squished the bug. There we go. Okay, here we go. I just wanna. Anyway, this little journal is going to be for sale in my next auction next Monday night. I do not know how much it's going to be for sale for, so I haven't made up my mind. Less than $20, probably 18. This is just a belly band tuck, and we will put another photo in that too. And we have something else laid out here that we're going to do a tip in with it. So we need a photo that is kind of, let's see, kind of narrowish. Gosh, it's hot. Hey, Dave. Oh, he's taking a shower. Never mind. When Jared comes back in, I'll get him to do it. Let's do one of these ladies. No, that's not the right. Let's do one of these ladies. So, anyway, hi, whoever just came back in. You ever look at photos, because it was a common practice back in the day to take pictures of people who were dead. And I always look at it and wonder, is that a dead person or a live one? Because most of them don't show any kind of emotion on their face. That freaks me out a little bit. And their eyes look kind of dead. So anyway, it don't take much to freak me out though. There we go. We're gonna do this. Cut this around like that. Are you home yet, Anitra? Are you home yet, honey? I think you were supposed to go home today. She may be riding the bus. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna just. Oh no, I made that into a pocket, didn't I? Well, you know what? We're gonna do this. We found a whole bunch of these little heart copper rose colored paper clips. So we're just gonna clip that on like that. There we go. See how easy that was? My pocket wasn't quite big enough. Anyway, there you go. So I'm not done with the front, but we are going to take a piece of this braille paper and it's going to be a tip in. And I want to tip it in back here where I have, I think right here. I want to tip it in right here, I do believe. I think I want to tip it from this side and fold it over. I'm going to do that. Now, I know you're maybe saying, Cindy, that is really a big piece of paper. We'll fold it up. So, anyway. We shall fold her up. There we go. There we go. Fold to there. Oop, one more fold down. There you go. Fold to there. And how much of that do we want to leave hanging out? Not that much. I think we're going to cut it to right here. Looks like there's no things there. And actually, maybe I want that to fold in like that. Can I get that crooked? My glue moved, didn't it? It did move. Hold on. We're not completely stuck yet. Okay. Just like that. And we're going to go on the back side and probably put a piece of washi on it. We're going to fold that in just like that. Yeah, just like that. And just like that. There. I like that. Now, y'all know me. Y'all know I can't just leave something alone, can I? Let's make our dots pop. I mean, there is no reason to make them pop so people see them, right? Because they are braille. They are for people who don't see. So, but I just want them to pop a little bit. Y'all know I have a weird sense of humor. So let's just go with it. Okay, there we go. And we'll go where we almost glued that down. There we go. Now this, I will tell y'all, this is probably one of the junkiest junk journals I've ever made. I just made this from things that were laying on my desk. That little book was laying on the end of my desk. These were some Jane Austen papers that I cut out of that book the other day when we were looking at it. That was laying on my desk. That envelope, I actually dug it out of the trash. See how I put them in a little offset? I'm fine with that. So that little piece was laying on my desk. There's another little piece floating around here. You know what? Bessie sent me some stickers. We can stick some girl stickers in it. Do we want to stick some girl stickers? Actually, not these because these are more modern, and what we've got in here is not modern. So we shall not do that. We are going to stick this right here in there, and then they can use it however they want. So there we go. I do love that little old man laying in there. So anyway, I just wanted to flip through and show y'all this little journal. And I am going to put a little flower, I think, here in the corner, a flower sticker here in the corner, maybe a button on the front of it. And yeah, I'm thinking that my price on this is going to be $18. So if you see it and you want to pay $18 for it before I bring it out at the auction, send me a message. You know how to do that. So anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye bye. Run it around the people.